Dandadan is one of the most different anime I've ever watched, maybe a little too different for my taste. At this point I think it's safe to say the vast majority of the anime community knows about it. I mean, it literally reached 10 million manga copies in circulation in 2025, which is a damn big number if you ask me. I think it's also safe to say that criticizing Dandadan is basically asking to be molested, but that's why I'm here, to throw my absolutely horrible takes into the world for everybody to see. But anyway, let me give Dandadan some compliments first, just to get this part out of the way and hopefully save my ass from any future hate. Dandadan has a pretty unique art style, I got to admit. If there is something people are sick of, it's that isekai number 240 art style. And I gotta say, Dandadan actually brought something new to the table in that aspect. It's also not generic in what it tries to do. I mean, if there is one thing we can collectively agree on, it's that Dandadan is not generic. Though honestly, sometimes it feels like it tries a little too hard not to be generic. Alright, time to spit my venom. Dandadan basically revolves around two characters, Okarun, the protagonist, and his friend Momo. Okarun is this nerd with zero social life, just like me, who suddenly gets a design glow up late in the series and becomes a good looking dude with actual friends, and that's the part where I stopped relating to him. He believes in alien conspiracy theories while Momo believes in ghosts. So they challenge each other to visit two places, one supposedly haunted and another known for having some aliens casually passing by, you know, normal stuff. And I was like, bro, there is no way they're actually gonna find anything. If it was that easy, they would both believe already, right? Nah, that's way too much common sense. Okarun actually finds a ghost who, pay attention to what I'm about to say, steals his balls. And Momo finds not one, not two, but three aliens who try to, well, do a very illegal thing to her. And try to guess how many episodes it takes for all this to happen. 4? 3? Nope. 20 minutes. I think it's optimized for the attention span of a goldfish, maybe? Which brings me to my first real problem with this anime. I couldn't quite put my finger on it back in season 1, but when I gave season 2 a shot, it finally clicked. Dandadan feels like a TikTok fever dream. And seriously, I'm not even trying to hate, but it feels like so much happens so fast. This anime is the literal embodiment of random bullshit go. In 2 episodes, they fight a mythological creature, then a spirit, and then they get saved by an alien, teaming up with Momo's grandma, who by the way looks suspiciously young, flying down from the sky in a damn spaceship. And the thing is, Dandadan tries really hard to be different and creative, which isn't a bad thing at all. I just don't like the execution very much. Either the author has a different writing style, which is fine, or he just doesn't know how to give the viewer any room to actually process what the hell is happening. And if you think I forgot about the aliens wanting to procreate with Momo, you can be sure I didn't. I'm not even sure if that whole scene where she's getting forcefully undressed is supposed to be some kind of fan service, but it feels really out of place. It just happens, you know? The way it portrays teenagers is actually pretty accurate. The characters act like real teenagers, which is also a problem. Who the hell likes teenagers? Do you like them? I certainly don't. Momo has this obsession with a famous Japanese actor, Ken Takakura, and she makes it very clear how much she wants a boyfriend like him while dragging herself through the school hallway going, "All I want is a boyfriend like Ken Takakura." Again, very teenager-like, which is exactly why I felt so frustrated watching this whole obsession unfold. The animation is great, the art style, like I said, is pretty distinct, but I'm not a big fan of the fight choreography in this anime. Like that fight where Okarun goes up against the evil eye, that's his name by the way. And let me tell you, the guy looks menacing as hell. Seriously, he looks badass, I gotta admit. Until the camera drops a bit and shows his briefs. Like, is it that hard to make a normal looking villain? Be creative, sure, I'm all for that, but in my humble, simple, personal opinion, it's absolutely ass. The fights are well animated, but for some reason most of them made me feel like something was missing, you know? There's that scene where Okarun is punching the evil eye over and over. Bro, what's up with this camera angle? And the way he punches and counts each hit feels really unsatisfying. Every fight in this anime feels like a punch that doesn't land, or like forcing a circle into a square. And the worst part is that even I don't fully know why it feels like that, so maybe I'm just being whiny at this point. Dandadan is a good anime, alright? It's not bad, it's just not my thing. I think it's too random and fast-paced for my taste. But if you like seeing me ramble about my sometimes good, usually atrocious takes, then don't forget to hit the like button. And remember my people, everyone's legal opinion should be respected. Unless the person likes Tokyo Revengers, then you can ignore everything they say, no biggie.